set. Hey, I'm Mark. What's your name?
Daniel.
Darren. And how long have you been here in Canada?
In Canada?
Yeah.
Since I was born 21 years ago.
21 years. So you've been here for the entire time, right?
Whole life, yes.
So tell me something about yourself.
Well, I am the second eldest in a family of 7. I have 4 siblings. I've lived all across Canada, from Alberta to PEI. I've worked a variety of jobs in all those places. I've gone to a variety of churches in all those places. And I've graduated high school as well.
Oh, so what did you study?
Oh, well, I studied high school and I got my grade 12 diploma. And I also received a food handler certificate while I was in Nova Scotia, but I actually don't have any post-secondary education.
So is that why you are not looking for any job?
No, I actually was initially employed after I left high school, and I wanted to save up money, to get a car, to save up tuition for college. But I found that I wasn't making enough money at any of my jobs to so much as pay for my apartment, let alone a car and college.
So who are all living over here? Like is your entire family over here?
Yes, and my father, and we live in the one tent here. There's another family that lives in there, a mother and her daughter, and we have I'd say about a dozen people here total. Some people are a couple, some of them are just
So
by
you live
themselves.
here as a community, right?
Yeah, more or less. We're trying to foster a community here where people work
Trying to build
together.
a new community over here.
Yeah, because there's a lot of homeless campings around here that.
Yeah. I can see a lot of people are struggling with the same issue.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, are you looking for any jobs right now?
Would be, but to be honest with you, I don't think I could be helping half as many people as I am now if I had a full-time or even a part-time.
So you're trying to rebuild this place, right?
Rebuild this particular place, not exactly. Because see, this particular place used to be a bottle depot that burned down. So it was property, industrial space, but it's currently vacant and it's been sitting vacant like this for about 15 years. So we're setting up here because it is in an ideal location for homeless. It's about 1 kilometer from Trinity, which provides free food. It's 1.2 kilometers from Vineyard, which provides food, showers, laundry. And it's 1.5 kilometers from 150 Main Street, which provides internet services.
So you have services, right? So you even have free internet services.
Well, here we happen to have a cell service plan on my father's phone. It's 30 gigabytes a month cumulative. So we use that in lieu of Wi-Fi.
Okay, you're so using certain hotspots for splitting the internet, right?
Oh yeah. People around here use it all the time to make calls and Google it.
You feel like Canada? Like,
How do I feel about
how
Canada?
is Canada?
It's a mess. I
Why
think.
do you say so? Like, why is Canada?
Well, it's built if you want my opinion, as I am. I see it as being built on a 3-legged stool of Christianity, capitalism, and democracy. Okay, which are 3 fundamental ideals that all sound great on paper, but they're all flawed in this present country. Capitalism gives you the illusion of power. You have the ability to seek your own well-being. You make money, you get a career, you get a car, it's self-fulfillment. But in practice, it is extortionate and monopolistic. I don't know if you ever played the board game.
Yeah, Monopoly. Yeah,
Monopoly.
I've been,
Yeah, Monopoly.
Strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, but in that game, it always ends the same way. There's one person with all the money,
The person who
And-
owns the property owns all the money.
and everyone
Everyone gets
else
poor.
exactly, and everyone else is broke and they can't afford anything. So that's my problem with capitalism in this country. The second problem I see with this country is democracy, because democracy gives people the illusion of choice, that they can choose who's going to control the country, who's going to help them.
But in the real world, it's not happening at all.
Well, yes, and the other problem with it that I see is the same problem the great philosopher Socrates said when they first conceived of democracy in ancient Greece. He said, if you have a boat, do you want all the passengers of the boat to elect a leader, or do you want the experienced sailors to elect a leader of the boat? Who has more experience running the boat? The small select group of sailors. But the people in democracy are in command of putting a leader in control when they're not even qualified to lead. That's the problem I see with it. And the third problem I see with this country, if I may, is
Like, it's very good to know, like,
yes, sir.
about your understanding. So,
21, but I want to do great things. And what I see as great things is I see taking everyone in this country who wants a better life, who wants a community, who's probably come to Canada because they want to seek a better life, you know, and success. I want to take those people and I want to show them a community where you can live together and you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about people stealing your things. You don't have to worry about not trusting people. You can have people that you can get along with and they accept you as you are, and you have a role in that society that's pertaining to your skills. So you are used to the best of your abilities in that society, and everyone else works along with you for the betterment of everyone. And we want to prove that this is something you can do in this country. And once we've proven that, we're going to take the idea, the Oikos project as we call it, out of country.
out of country.
Yes.
So, planning to move out of the country?
Yes, I am.
So, what makes you think like that?
There's
It's such a beautiful country, right?
It is a beautiful country. I've seen all of it, really. I've seen the mountains of Alberta. I've seen the coasts of PI, the beaches of Nova Scotia. But to be honest with you, the biggest problem I have with Canada is the snow. I'm
Yeah, it's
so
very
sick
hectic,
and
yeah.
tired of being cold. And if we didn't have to have heating in this country, the cost of living would drop dramatically. You could have a very simple house, you could have power in it, you could have plumbing, but you wouldn't need to worry about heat. So if you live in someplace tropical, someplace like the Caribbean or somewhere close to the equator, you don't have to worry about heat.
So, lastly, I would like to ask, like, would you suggest someone who is seeking to come to Canada to come here in the current present situation?
In the current state of things, no.